I'm Alvin. I'm from the GTA area, so from Toronto. I'm in IT doing software development. I help consult with various organizations and companies and trying to actually promote different businesses to make it much more efficient. In order to actually go out a little bit more, to actually get out of my shell, I was super reserved and I was closeted for a very long time. So when I actually reached out to Justin, it was like, oh my God, he actually goes out. I get to go out with people which you would consider like brothers and actually like explore the city and meet various different people and actually get out of my shell much more. And as soon as I started doing the boot camp, hey, my life has changed quite a bit. My biggest challenge with girls and everything before the boot camp was actually trying to go out more and actually hold conversations and stop being awkward and timid when actually holding these conversations. With Justin and Michael, going out with like all the assistants as well as like the people within the boot camp, like for example, Matt and even Jerry. They even like kept on pushing me and actually forcing me to go out much more. So now I'm able to actually hold conversations, and this is the most amount of people which I've actually talked to in a single given week. And it was like, oh wow, it was a complete shell shock how you actually go out and explore the city and actually talk with people. And that was one of my biggest challenges, actually getting out of my shell and actually having conversations, which I'm starting to be able to do now. The reason why I chose Justin as a coach was trying to actually be much more lively, being able to dominate the room, being able to hold a conversation. I saw him actually being one of the most lively people on Instagram actually, and saw a couple of his YouTube videos, and I thought, oh wow, he's actually trying to help people. He's actually going out and he's actually doing the stuff that he says he's doing. So when I actually started talking with Justin and he actually showed me that, yeah, I actually do this. I am like the real deal, a coach that's actually gonna help people out, especially with a boot camp, all his training material. And I started actually studying his stuff like over and over again within YouTube. I was able to actually like use osmosis. I started absorbing quite a bit. Just being in that presence and actually doing the stuff that Justin did, I was able to get out of my shell and actually perform much I personally became a much better person during that time. My favorite part about the bootcamp was actually trying to actually go out and talk to as many people as possible. We had like the 100-day challenge. It was one of the biggest struggles which I actually went through. The 100 approach challenge was one of the biggest challenges I actually went through. Trying to approach as many different people, trying to say, hi, how's your day going? Or even complimenting them on what was going on in their day as they were going throughout. And it was a complete like overwhelming experience. And at the end of the day, I actually made so many people so much happier. Like, oh, thank you guys, you made my day. Something like that. That brought a smile to my heart. So I just kept on going, and the 100 approach challenge was an amazing experience. Biggest breakthrough I had within the program, it was trying to actually get my intent out there instead of being reserved and trying to please people. That made people just try and take advantage of you, and that's what ended up happening in my past. Now that I have my intent more across out there, now I have better people approaching me. I have people that actually want to be part of my circle and want to be with me for who I am. And now I'm able to talk to people a lot more fluently and actually get my intentions across much better, especially after this boot camp. I saved so much time without a doubt, probably like 5-6 years worth of time, because I haven't been going out very often, only talking to maybe like a handful of people every week. Now with Justin's boot camp actually forcing me to get out much more and actually seeing the city in a completely new light, I'm able to actually go out, and the timeline has shrunk so much, and I'm now getting better and better relationships. Communicating with people are much better, and hey, it shaved off years of my life. It saved me so much time. The biggest lesson I learned within the boot camp is stop being stuck in my head. As you keep on overthinking, you're not actually doing what you're supposed to. So there was like a rule which we actually put, the 3-second rule. 1, 2, 3, do it. If you don't, you have to do like 10 push-ups, or you have to scream as loud as you can in the middle of like a shopping center, as ridiculously as possible. So it made you want to go out there. That way it actually resolved a lot of my like approach anxieties and issues which I had like socializing. And yeah, that was like one of the big things. Before, it was a completely overwhelming experience, and even now it is still a challenge, but now I could actually do it, going out, talking to girls throughout the day, whether it's in a park, in a shopping center, even like walking to a new place. I'm able to go and actually talk to them. And what's the worst that could happen? At least you made their day. Oh, you have a beautiful outfit. Oh, you have an amazing smile. And they're just smiling and giggling, just walking away. When it comes to meeting girls at night, now I'm actually able to talk with many, many groups of girls at the same time, even if there were like 3 or 4 of them. Hey, we're able to have like a group party coming out. We're able to have a socializing event afterwards. We could have like an after party. Hey, we're gonna have a great time. And they all wanna collaborate and they wanna join in. And it becomes an amazing time for not just me, but for everyone around us. I would definitely recommend this program to people who have difficulties resolving stuff within themselves, so inner challenges, trying to actually get out of their shell, and actually being able to communicate with people just because of issues that they've had in their past, or because they haven't communicated or worked on their communication skills throughout their lives. So I have plenty of friends which struggle through this day to day, and it would definitely be something which I would recommend. With the trauma release, it ended up becoming something where my inner child, the person which was within myself, just couldn't let go, and it was more about letting go of my past. So the trauma release allowed me to meet that the past self which I couldn't forgive, I wasn't able to say sorry to, and actually express my feelings. And in the end, it allowed me to let go of a lot of things in my past and actually work towards the future and actually strive for much, much more. I would say, don't be a little bitch, actually get out there. You're able to meet girls, you're able to actually improve yourself, you get to like grow as a person in general. So, and the boot camp is challenging. It's not for the faint of heart, but at the end of the day, growing is going to be a challenge. Getting out of your comfort zone is very important if you want to actually achieve this growth. So I would tell him, just go for it and just do it. When it comes to Justin's results with girls, it's without a doubt, he's able to get girls every single night. When he's approaching someone, he brings in that energy, that positivity, and everyone wants to talk to him. When I first went in and started talking with girls, they were like, oh, it's so difficult talking to you, you're so creepy. But then it was more or less me being uncomfortable with myself, the personal dilemmas I had within myself, and I'm expressing it. When I saw Justin, he is very assured, he is very confident, and actually being around that atmosphere, I ended up becoming much, much better. And now, actually, almost all the girls which I'm approaching now, they're willing to have conversations, they're willing to hang out with me afterwards, and we're having a great time, and at least they're having a smile, bringing positivity to everyone around me. My life in the next couple of years is going to become very, very wild. It's going to be so much more fun. It's going to improve significantly at a much, much faster rate. I'm going to become more successful with my job because now I'm more confident in talking with people, showing my intent, being able to ask for what I want, not being passive anymore. I'm able to actually grow much, much more. And now I'm actually able to talk with girls much better. So I'm gonna have a better social life. I'm gonna have better relationships, and the growth from here out is gonna be limitless. Yeah, don't be a little bitch, get out there, have fun, and life is gonna be amazing. Yeah, Justin, he was an amazing coach. he is tough on you, but he will get you to actually get out there, get you to grow and become a better person than you've ever thought you could be. And he will see what is within you, and he will show you how you could actually get there. So Justin, thank you so much. I love you, bro.